What's going on, guys? Ken here today. Going to do a quick video, kind of give my thoughts real quick on everything that's been going on. Biden stepping down. We kind of predicted this because it's going to happen all along. It's not really much of a surprise. It's actually probably not even going to be Kamala in the end. They're probably going to change their minds at the DNC and put some other extremist in there. But that's not what I really want to talk about today. What I really want to talk about is why you should be voting for Donald Trump like your life depends on it. And why you should never believe the media. Okay? They have been lying to you for a long time, all right? They've been lying about Donald Trump from the beginning. And some of the reasons you may hate Donald Trump are probably based on lies. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to type into GPT up here. I'm going to ask GPT, create a list of all the times the media lied about Donald Trump. Boom. We'll see what this chat GPT says. Okay, create a comprehensive list of every instance where the media allegedly lied about Donald Trump is challenging due to the sheer volume of content and the subject nature of what constitutes a lie versus misinterpretation, error, or opinion. However, I can provide a few notable examples that have been widely discussed and criticized. Russia collusion narrative. Several media outlets heavily reported on the Trump-Russia collusion narrative, while the Mueller report did find instances of possible obstruction of justice and numerous contacts between the Trump campaign and Russian operatives. It did not establish that the Trump campaign conspired with Russia to influence the 2016 election. This discrepancy led to claims that some media reports were overstated or misleading, which they absolutely were. If you remember the whole Russia collusion, that's all that was on the media, and it all turned out to be a lie, and a lot of people still believe it. They believe that Trump conspired with Russia to win the election. It's a lie. It never happened. There was never any evidence of it. All right, number 2, the Covington Catholic incident. In January 2019, several media outlets misreported the events involving Covington Catholic high school students and a Native American activist in Washington, D.C., initially painting the students, some of whom were wearing MAGA hats, as aggressors. Later, fuller video footage revealed a more complex interaction, leading to accusations that initial reports were biased against Trump supporters. I remember this very vividly. Trump was made out to be this racist. All the Make America Great Again supporters are made out to be racists. We're not racists, okay? Kamala Harris put more black people in jail than Joe Biden did, and Joe Biden put a lot in jail. I love black people. I love people of different color. These claims that MAGA supporters are racist is absolutely ridiculous, and Trump is not racist either. Moving on to number 3, Trump's very fine people comment. After the Charlottesville rally in 2017, Trump was widely reported as saying there were very fine people on both sides of the conflict, which was interpreted as equating white supremacists with counter-protesters. A fuller context of his speech showed that he also explicitly condemned neo-Nazis and white nationalists, but the initial reports did not always include this clarification. Number 4, COVID-19 response and hoax claims. This is a big one. COVID is a recent, everybody that was harmed by the COVID-19 pandemic. We really got to look back and think back to who is kind of responsible about this, but I want to read this real quick. COVID-19 response and hoax claims. Some media outlets reported that Trump called COVID-19 itself a hoax. However, in the fuller context of his remarks, he was referring to the Democrats' criticism of his administration's response to the pandemic as a hoax, not the virus itself. Military dead as losers and suckers. This is a big popular one that's running around right now. It is a misinformation campaign. An article by The Atlantic claimed that Trump referred to American soldiers who died in World War I as losers and suckers. This report was based on anonymous sources and was denied by multiple officials who were present. The veracity of the claims remains disputed. Don't believe that. Trump clearing protesters for photo op. It was widely reported that Trump had protesters forcibly cleared from Lafayette Square for a photo opportunity in front of St. John's Church in June 2020. A later report from the Interior Department's Inspector General found that the decision to clear the area was made to allow contractors to install fencing and was not specifically ordered by Trump for the photo op. These examples highlight the complexity and nuances in media reporting and the importance of context. As we know, the media is always blowing things out of context. Everything's about identity politics right now. But the simple fact of the matter is the left has been lying to us over and over and over again, brainwashing people into thinking that the government has your best interest in mind, and that is simply not true. They want to overextend their power. They want to overextend their reach. I believe in less government, more freedom, and that's why I'm voting for Donald Trump. Everybody thinks that, I shouldn't say everybody. The social media outlets like to push the narrative because they are owned by the elites the Democratic Party has more support than it really does. This is, just from my observation. And, the common consensus is that Trump is going to become a dictator. This is a brainwashing technique that has been used to program the minds of people who are uneducated and have absolutely no freaking idea what is going on in this country. Now, I said this the other day. I didn't say it on camera, but I said that, I care about everybody's rights, obviously, and I don't agree with everything Trump has done or has said by any means, by a long stretch, but there are some things that are more important than others, and this nation's security should be at the top of that list. What Biden did over his 4 years of letting illegals into this country, undocumented, flooding the gates, when there are so many countries out there that are pissed at us and have a rightfully so, that want to see our downfall. Homeland Security has said that there are sleeper cells all over this country, and if that is not keeping you awake at night and making you want to vote for somebody who wants to lock down the border and secure the safety of our own country, then I don't know what's really going on. I understand gay rights and all this stuff. I'm totally with you on that. I don't have a problem what you do. Get out of here, cat. I don't have a problem what you do, but there are some issues that are bigger than others, and the safety and security of this country should be the number one thing that you're thinking about. So I'm going to leave it at that and wrap this up. Vote for Trump. I endorse him. Make America great again, and I will see you guys on the next one.